Out of interest, how dark is it?
It is nighttime, but the camps are lit with fire, so you can see at some points pretty well, but some points less.
I'm just gonna
You
cast
can see all the
light.
gore.
Nice. I'll just cast light on my sword so it glows and looks fancy. So I can help see me.
Oh no, the elf!
Sneak attack.
What art?
Sneak attack. Can I?
Yes, he is currently occupied with falling from the tent.
Okay.
With a single weapon.
Yeah. Stabby stab. Please.
That is a hit.
Sneak attack damage.
Yeah, sneak attack damage, roll it.
Hey,
He takes it.
when did he get there?
Wait, what?
The guy.
He manifested.
Shit's going down.
Looks like me.
Yeah,
Right, we need
go
to
on.
move. I think we should go over to that siege weapon next.
Yeah, I can cheat. Is this working?
What?
You assume they are. They do seem to be quite dirty, and they've been activated before.
Well, considering these things at point blank, it shouldn't be too hard to use.
Is it a ballista?
I'm going to try and use this ballista on the doggy.
I'm
Right.
actually gonna firebolt test the doggy.
How big is the dog actually? Would it be easier
Quite
to
big.
tentacled monster or the dog?
The Demogorgon is a bit bigger target.
Okay, I'll go for the.
Fireball the dog. The dog takes it. He seems to be ignoring the fire damage.
Okay, how do I fire this?
Right. How much do you know about siege weapons?
Was it the
He's
army?
a soldier, right?
Yeah, I was in the army.
You were in the army, yes, you do know. You will have to pull it with strength,
Okay.
and then release it. Pretty much, releasing it is easy. Just bonks the back of it, and it releases the bolt. Aiming, on the other hand, is
That was
a bit more difficult.
Dex.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to roll a strength to pull the bolt back, but the bolt is actually here is pulled for the first one.
Oh, is
And you will have to use a dex roll.
Yeah, wait, let me use not a save, a roll. Dex. Unskilled dex check.
Yeah, skill dex check to see if you can aim it. And you're fine, yes. And then you just need to.
Okay, I fire.
Wait, I have something. Hold on. I prepared for this.
Whoosh.
Slow motion, it's like
Yeah.
Sniper Elite. I aim for the balls.
It's kind of hard. There we go. And
You get the X-ray vision of the fucking animal's balls exploding as the javelin goes through them.
No, you know how Gav thinks. That's
Always
not
makes
it.
me cringed whenever I saw that. It's like, oh. Like, why? Shooting him in the head is so much kinder.
roll 2d10s.
2d10s. Oh, 10.
10. The dog takes 10 damage and is prone. On the ground on the side.
I'm actually going to carry on running towards the hut because I want to get my pistol back.
Good.
Rather than sit here and fight.
On whom? It misses anyways. Never mind. It misses.
Yeah.
11 will not
Armani
hit.
needs to catch up.
Yeah, she is. She's.
I'm making sure she catches up with me. I
Yeah.
kind of mentioned to the group as we're running that we should probably leave this fight and get Armani to Baldur's Gate.
You're leaving me. Oh, you're so sad.
It's your choice to stay there when we all ran.
Yeah, well, I have my weapons. So, well, at least some that would do.
I'm a monk. I don't need to go get my weapon. I went.
Where's the weapon, by the way? On what tent?
In the armory, which is
Okay.
the building to the northeast.
and this army seems to transport their weapons in coffins. So
No, well, you haven't been there, so you don't know what's going on there. So.
Well, I can throw an invisibility, and I don't know if it's needed.
Do I see the demon attacking the civilians?
He's actually attacking two healers. One of them is clad in the Glorious Sun's armor, or list clothing. The other one is a mage. You can see lightning through his fingers. He's kind of fighting with the lightning. And he also carries an emblem of the Glorious Suns on him.
Ah, great. This is gonna get a raise. Scorching Ray.
The first two hit, last one doesn't. And together with a Scorching Ray, you can see the mage kind of conjuring some kind of a lightning crystal ball and just shoving it into the chest of the demon, killing it as well, together with your damage.
Right then.
As he runs through, he nods and continues running towards other people. What did you ask?
Should I finish fighting the demon? I am. Probably.
You can disengage if you want.
Yeah, I'll disengage and then catch up with.
Alright.
Amani needs to catch up.
That's all.
Yeah, I keep doing a lot of stuff on the screen. As you kind of run, you can see through the gate, things appear in kind of a fiery form as they stuck out of the ground. Two more Demogorgons are appearing up. In front of you, a cavalryman is trying to fend off one of the dogs. It's actually as big as his horse. And this healer is trying to help him.
Fuck it, might as well get a little bit of blood. I charge the dog.
Alright. With what?
I'm a monk.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Roll it.
And it counts as magical now.
That actually misses.
Although I think I get 2 attacks as a monk anyway.
Yes, you do. That one hits.
Oh, if only you can
Oh,
switch the
there's
damage rolls.
stunning strike, stunning strike.
Actually, yeah.
Attack as well.
She helps you.
Good.
That's a fucking high roll.
8,
And,
6, 4, 3. God damn it, that's a cantrip!
Yeah. The dog backs off.
For the win.
Keep running.
And you can see that cold damage actually hurts him more than anything.
I go
I
over to
remember
Andy.
to
I'm
go
just
on
running
and
straight
say-
to the armory.
I just whisper and you need to teach me that.
I'm going to help
Later.
and sneak attack everything.
Well, later.
So I'm gonna-
I'm gonna shoot at the dog.
That hits, and that actually kills him.
Woo!
Ooh, dog's
Dead
dead.
dog.
Dog or dead?
And for the first time in D&D campaigns, you can see this a cavalryman charging. And he charges one of the dogs, actually impales him on his thing, and
Lance.
charges with him into the gate, into another dog. Taking both of them into the gate there.
Oof.
That's a hell of a skewer.
Look at Yormund.
And Yeoman Payne just grabs one of the dog's heads and starts fighting with his jaws, holding them. The dog doesn't seem to be happy about
barbecue roast! And I cast Scorching Ray.
it. On?
The dogs.
Which one of them?
The closest one, I guess he's skewed
the skewered. He takes the damage, but you do seem that the first two hit. Actually, the second one doesn't hit. Sorry, the first one also only hits. The other two don't hit. But as you can see, that the fire hits the dog and it disperses. The dog does feel something, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him that much. While Yormund is staring at you with his hands are still holding the mouth of the dog, and the dog starts to wiggle around trying to get free, but it doesn't seem to be able to.
Amiria comes back to the opening of the door and says, "Get inside already."
Alright.
Will leave anybody behind?
Doggos.
Did not.
Amiria sits on the coffin.
Of course you would. Do we see our weapons?
Yes, they're
more
neatly
importantly,
placed on a table,
Do we
and
see other people's weapons?
you can see a few weapons of the Glorious Sons lying there. Some daggers.
How do I know
Good
the
ones.
Glorious Sons?
There's a die system. There's a little sun emblem on the hilt. You can see a
I'm
die
taking
station as well.
Is there anything like, are there any bombs?
Can I get 3 upgrades here?
No.
Oh,
You don't seem to notice any bombs. You do see arrows spread around.
that's the short of it. It's exactly what I
Chests
was
seem to
gonna-
be open within them. One chest does actually hold a sack. Otherwise,
As many arrows as I can.
Well, I trade the swords and armors that I stole and now kind of feel badly about for my originals.
I return
very well.
I
Okay, my
so I grab my rapier and just
Gaviel,
Good.
what was the description for the bomb?
I don't remember.
Because I got one from getting the tattoo when I gave the
Yeah, I
ring
gave
of
it a description down. I
visibility.
don't remember right now. It's written somewhere. I need to find it, but it's gonna take a bit.
Yeah, I only have just one bomb in my inventory. That's all I wrote for it.
So once everyone has their weapons, I kind of mention and say, "So are we standing and fighting, or are we
Never
getting
mind,
out?"
I have it here.
I believe it's a 15-foot radius explosive. I don't remember the damage though.
It's 2d8.
2d8? Okay, so it's a 15 radius explosive from the point of impact. 2d8. It is fire damage and well, explosive damage, so it's kind of fiery. It should be up to scale, I think.
Oh yeah, I want to check it so it hits these the 4 guys
Do it.
here, but no allies.
I want to say same.
Good job. You toss the bone so skillfully that you toss it in exact location. It's going to blow up underneath one of the feet of one of the things, and I'll give the fact that this one actually dies from the impact because his body explodes, and the other 3 are receiving damage, which is 13,
Cool.
and they are dazed because they didn't expect that.
Seeing that, I glare enviously at him and just cast Fireball. At the same place.
Fireball.
Yes.
Okay, I need to roll this. Let's see. Where's my dice? I had them right. Oh, there he is. 1, fail, and this one succeeds.
the
Big red one succeeds. The other 2 fail, and they take the damage.
25.
This one actually dies. This one's still alive, but is very, very bloodied.
Mine's at the big guy.
That's a miss.
So are we staying, or are we bugging out?
Run to the hills.
Not for your lives.
King and country.
Which we might be able to win. I mean, there's quite a lot dying.
There is quite a lot dying.
We haven't tried to fight the demigorgons yet.
That's true.
Demi
I
Burger?
suggest we allow the peasants to go first, as is only right and proper, and then see where it goes from there.
So AKA do nothing and just shoot anything that gets too close.
Yeah.
Oh!
On whom?
On the Demi-Gugu.
It hits him, and he takes it.
Big guy.
Push back 10 feet, and he's crushing that other guy underneath him.
See what happens when you try and help.
On what does that?
Just
Mine's the big
grins.
guy. With wings. The same one I shot at last time.
That's a hit. It pierces one of his wings. He doesn't seem to be bothered by that. He keeps slamming himself against something. Alright. Anything else you want to do, or just want to stand there and, you know, toss shit?
Big guy.
Yeah.
He's angry. That hits him, and it takes it. Still alive, though.
I'm for a spear on that fat guy.
Toss it.
I guess if everyone is throwing stuff, why not?
Yeah, throw everything. Throw the coffins as well. Why not?
They have this two-headed axe that's really good at close combat. I'll throw it.
To be fair, I do actually have ranged weapons as what some of my daggers.
Keep throwing stuff.
That's a hit. It hits him in the shoulder, and he's getting a bit annoyed. That's a miss.
Not a miss.
And while you guys are doing that, you see Almani starting to head back towards, you're guessing Raven.
I guess we should follow it? I don't know.
Seems to be quite horrified. Do you do anything?
I guess we follow. I don't know.
Yeah, we have to keep her alive.
Tag. Fatty.
I think he's alive.
I
He's a
take
good
him by
looking
the shoulder.
fella, by the way.
I take her by the shoulder and say, Lady Amani, this looks grim. I don't believe he's going to make it. We need to flee now.
You see on her face a sight you've actually never seen on her before. That's horror.
Honor his sacrifice. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
She breathes heavily, and
We shouldn't have been. Shouldn't have entered this place for the first time.
a loud voice that you also haven't heard before says, or at least shouts, "Come!" And it comes from here.
Pain can talk. Yeah, he can.
Yeah, follow human.
Yeah, she goes to
What
your
the
window.
hell?
Passing by the big guy, I'm gonna fire the last firebolt at him.
Fire it.
Can I sneak attack him as well?
Yes.
Cool, that's my to hit dice.
Trigger happy people. That's a hit. He doesn't seem to look happy.
So my hit dice was
You need
16.
to attack first. Damage. Not damage, sorry, attack, hit. Did you do that, actually?
He rolled a 16. I guess that's his stack roll.
Was that for the attack, the 16?
When did he... Oh... Well, yeah, he did a 16 earlier.
Oh, okay. 16 is for the attack, I'm guessing?
But that was just a d20. You just didn't do
Yeah.
a normal short or a longsword attack or something.
I'm confused right now.
Yeah, just do a longsword attack.
Yeah, do an attack regularly as a longsword. I'll keep the damage if you hit. Unless you hit higher. Okay. An 11 does miss. But you have advantage, it's 14, and that actually hits, so it's fine. Roll for
Yeah.
okay. So it's 9 plus 14.
No, just
3.
26.
14. 14. You cut one of his wings off.
Cool. And then
Oh,
I'll-
now he's going to be pissed.
He's so pissed. He places his hand on the soldier in front of him and crushes his skull in.
See what happens when you try and help. Seriously.
The Eldritch Blast actually, you know what? Fuck it. He tries to crush the person's brain, but the Eldritch Blast hits his arm and his arm just cuts off. And he falls to the ground prone, very bloodied.
Finish it!
I really want to.
Well, I mean, yeah, someone should go murder him.
I could shoot him in the head.
Yeah, he does it.
I'm also here to.
That's a hit. Okay.
I believe he's being murdered. Yeah.
Okay, Cal, you shoot your pistol and you tap him through the head, actually. And Strauss, you aim your bow so carefully that your arrow goes through the hole that was made by the bullet and plunks out of the other side. He falls to the
Nice.
ground on its knees, very, very well. Actually, almost. He falls to the ground on its belly, very, very bloody, actually dead. And then you can see Art just stabbing him, just repeatedly.
I'm taking my javelin back.
Okay.
I'm just collecting it from the guy, okay?
Hey, time to split. Stop screwing around.
From my position, how do I see the last day stealth?
What?
Demon thingy.
They are. He's getting up, but you can see him. When he stands up, you can see him. Yes.
Okay. Have I burned through enough spells now?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. A bit burned out. Oh no, another one.
Ooh,
He's
he's big.
doing work.
I start pushing Armani out of the gate.
She's
Let's
reluctant,
go.
but she's
Let's
going.
go. Let's go.
Wait, that last dog is dead.
Oh, no.
No, he's still fighting with the cavalrymen. They have a hard time hitting one another because the dog is chewing on the lance and the cavalrymen trying to get him off the lance. Right. As you flee the so-called fort castle place,
Like a bunch of kids!
Yes.
cowards
Kids.
you are. Well, you're not actually. It's fine.
We're not cowards. We fought bravely and ran away
Yes,
like brave
We
Sir
can-
Robin.
that's just good music that simplifies this.
Someone left their imp behind as well.
He's following.
Falling slowly. You leave the thing, and you can see the sun rises. That time, the sky begins to be a bit more bright. Apparently, it's early morning. And behind you, as you go on the hill, away from the chaos that unfolded, you can see that the demon gate who was there before starting to dissipate. The map, much easier that way. Shit, there's a lot of fucking paintings here. There we go. Begins to dissipate. And the shouts of battle are starting to lower, in a sense. So you don't know if they actually made it out or not, but there's a lot less screaming going on. What do you do?
We're at respectable distance. I guess we stop.
As you Do you stop actually? That's all that.
Well, I guess we're out of breath after sprinting for some time.
Right.
And look back.
You look back. The screams, as I said, are less heard from here. Maybe because of distance, or maybe the battle is over. You don't really know. You don't really see anything besides the fact that there is no much fire, actually. So the thing's not burning. Maybe they survived, maybe not. Could go back and check. To you completely.
Good.
I
Continue on
think
your
we
way.
should start making way for Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
But with your those of you who have well, an intelligence, score of at least above 12. Yes. Notice that one of your party members is missing.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, my intelligence is below 12. Does that mean it's me? Am I missing?
It's below 12. You don't see it.
Do I notice? Oh.
You don't notice. No.
Am I the missing one?
No.
My intelligence is 8.
It's a little redhead girl.
Oh, really? I thought she
No.
was pushed through. How did she
It
get
used to be, well, not next to you, but if you look around carefully, you will see her sitting by the road on a rock, head buried in her hands.
Oh, because he died. Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that yet.
I walk over to her, put my hand on her shoulder, and say, recently I met his sister.
Yeah, I didn't prepare this far, so actually, wait a second. Let me get some tears in my eyes, and I'm going to start doing this voice acting.
Pinch yourself.
Get the onions.
Get the onions, yeah. I done it with Lanice once in group 1 and 2. It was quite glorious. So what'd you say to her again?
You've shoved onions
said-
into your eyes.
Recently, I met his sister.
She kind of glares at you, and then goes back to crying.
Who I have reason to
already.
believe is related to you.
She just not knowing what you mean, what you want.
Look, I highly doubt that those demons killed him, and I'm sure you'll meet him on your travels again. But he needed you out of there for some reason, and he told me to get you to Baldur's Gate. And I have reason to believe that it's a very important task.
Screw the task.
Well, powers that be don't really give you a choice.
I didn't ask for this.
No one asks.
I need time.
Well, you can have time whilst we travel.
She breathes heavily and just sits there for a bit.
I go and get Yermund and say, Yermund, she needs some time. Do you mind carrying her?
Yerman, as you say time, Yerman plunges his shield into the ground and just stands as if he's guarding.
We're setting up camp.
Aren't we
Someone
gonna
light a
get a
damn
bit
fire.
further away?
Yeah, tell that to the elf.
Right. We post guards, we set camp, and we guard this place until she is ready.
She sees you trying to prepare camp, and she just stands up and walks forward up the road, head buried in the ground. Her eyes buried in the ground.
What? We're off.
Well,
Screw those
We're
demons.
moving.
Onwards and upwards, gentlemen.
And that's where we're gonna stop.
To
Yeah.
our assault!
Yeah, It's almost 2.5 hours actually.
What? Oh
Started
wait.
at 7:30. Now it's
4 past.